Hello Libra, welcome to your reading. I hope you all are well. This is a general reading for Libra for June the 18th to June the 24th. Please like, share and subscribe if these messages resonate with you. I've shuffled this deck. I'm just going to do a quick shuffle again and cut the deck. Okay, let's begin. Okay, the overall energy of the cards is the Moon card, which shows that there's a lot of anxieties, depression, upset overall in your reading. You seem to be a bit confused about things, very worried about something, and these are just monsters in your mind, really. You're making up a lot of things in your mind that may not really be true. It may not be something to worry about. Maybe you're giving something a bit more attention than it should be given, and worrying about things that really you shouldn't be worrying about. So it's a very confused energy. You feel people are lying to you as well. Things are being hidden from you. Things are being kept out of your experience. So you feel that people around you are not really supporting you either. And the main situation is the Ace of Swords, which speaks about a breakthrough and clarity. So that is coming in, or it's coming in to your experience at the moment. And also you are beginning to speak your truth and tell people exactly what you think about things. This is also a card of victory. So whatever situation it is, you're going to sort it out. You are going there with a lot of determination to sort out a situation. And you're not listening to what anybody's got to say. You're going to say what you have to say and do what you have to say to do. And the World card is showing that you've got the situation under control. You've got everything that you want to control this whole situation. Also, this speaks about the end of a particular cycle of your life. Maybe there's something, a big change that is coming. You have completed that particular part of your life, and now with this determination, with the Ace of Swords, and with all this anxiety that you have been feeling with the Moon, you have decided that you're going to just move on. You've finished with that cycle of your life. You're going to say what you have to say, and if people are not on board, then you are leaving that situation and you are moving on. In the last year, you've got the Emperor card in the reverse, which shows that you have not been feeling very confident. You've been dominated by other people. People have been telling you what to do. It's probably made you very angry. You've been probably a little bit aggressive about the whole thing, but you really are feeling like you've got no confidence, that you're not in control at all of the situation. In the last 3 months, you've been wanting to move, but nothing seems to be moving. Everything seems to be at a standstill. There's been a lot of chaos in your surroundings. And maybe this is the reason why you have decided to bring in this Ace of Swords energy. The Ace of Swords energy, so that you can cut through all this confusion and this chaos and start taking control, which is a really good thing. So you've decided that you're going to take control of these two situations: lack of confidence, the inability to get your message across to people. Maybe you've been trying to tell people things and nobody's been listening. So now you've decided, well, if they won't do it the nice way, I'm gonna bring my Ace of Swords in, and I'm gonna just make them know exactly what's going to happen. And what's been on your mind is that you've been feeling very emotionally let down, very moody. You also feel emotionally you're not getting anywhere, you're not making any changes, and things may be feeling a bit overwhelming for you. You've got a lot of strong emotions, and it seems like maybe you've been crying a little bit of it. So you feel like you haven't had any emotional fulfillment at all. And that's been playing on your mind. So the Ten of Swords is the card that's going into the future. So you've decided that you're going to end the situation, and with the Ten of Swords, it seems that situation is ended. It's probably by your own hand. You've decided that you've had enough. and you're finished with it. Whatever happened, it seems like you feel very betrayed. It was really nasty. Maybe you've had an argument with somebody and the situation has completely come to an end. So the only thing you can do after this card, which is like really depressing looking card, is to just get up, dust yourself off, turn your back and walk away. There is no rescuing of this particular situation. It is over. That cycle is finished. So this these swords represent all the mental anguish that you've been going through, all the betrayal that has been coming along. That is finished now. The cycle is over. There's a new sunrise and you are going to go towards that sunrise. What's been going on with you is this is the Three of Swords in reverse, which means that there was some sort of emotional heartbreak, loss, separation. The card in reverse says that you have decided to get over it. You have made your mind up. You've got clarity of thought. Maybe it's 3 people that have done this to you, but you've decided that you're getting over it, and you are getting over it. In the environment around you, you have been mourning the loss of this emotional breakdown, this relationship that you had. You've been crying about it, thinking about it. But there are 2 new cups behind you, in your vicinity. This man is in mourning. In this card, there's a bridge that takes you across the water into this really nice castle. This shows that you will be able to bridge the gap between this upset and a place of security. So you will be able to move from feeling emotionally miserable into a place of feeling happier, more secure. You won't forget the past, but you will be able to move away with it, from it. And with this 3 of Swords in reverse, it means that emotional heartbreak, and with this 5 of Cups in place where you're still crying about it, if you just see clearly with this Ace of Swords, you will be able to move away from this upset and this heartbreak into something better. Something better is waiting out there. The Justice card is in your hopes and fears, so you are trying to find that balance. You're trying to get yourself together and deal with the situation. So you are doing a lot of work into leaving the past in the past, not thinking about it, and moving away. So the final outcome is the 10 of Wands, the Judgment card, and the 5 of Swords. So the 10 of Wands says that you've been carrying a lot of burdens. The whole situation has probably burdened you, and because it had you tied up in so many knots, you weren't able to see anything that was going on around you. So you were so emotionally engrossed in this situation that you've forgotten what was going on around you. It was become such a burden on you. And the Judgment card also is a card of letting go of the past. So you have to, and it's reinventing yourself, basically. That's how I see the Judgment card. And it is a major arcana card, so the universe is calling you to reinvent yourself and look at your situation, talk about it to people who will listen to you, and look at the lessons that you learned from it and move on. And take your lessons with you. The good ones, take it with you. What you don't need, leave it behind and go. And leave that situation and these burdens behind you. So don't take the burdens into the future. And with a 5 of Swords reversed means whatever betrayal that you felt, you've now moved away from it. You're moving out of it completely. And this person is so miserable in this card, but you will actually feel better for walking away. If you see this person is walking away from the situation, the upright, you see he's walking away from it. Excuse me. And although he looks very upset about it, with the card in the reverse, it means that you will get over this. You will be able to put the past behind you and move on. So the message here is, whatever the situation was, it wasn't serving you well. It made you miserable. There was a lot of burdens with it. You'll only see those burdens once you move away from the situation, look at it with new eyes. It was depressing you with this moon card. It had taken all your self-confidence away. Um, it was just a really emotionally draining situation to be in. And now that you have decided to move on, it's the best thing you're ever going to be doing, because it's something that will bring you a new place to new place and more abundance emotionally. So these are the oracle cards. We'll just ask Archangel Michael, can we have messages for Libra for June 2018? Okay, let's tell me these. A bit too many, but we'll just go through each card quickly. I mean, I think too many came out. Maybe you need it, Libra, so that's why so many came out. So, Eight of Abundance says it's a time for learning and honing your skills. You may feel inspired to go back to school, take seminars on topics that fascinate you, or educate yourself on the healing arts. This is a good time to change jobs or make a career move. The key to success is in the details. Monitor your projects carefully. So it says, try something new and inspiring. Change your job, change something, maybe everything to get out of the situation. The help of action is the second card. You are blessed with many wonderful things to do. It would be a great time for you to take the time to make a plan first, but you probably don't have the time. So get busy, follow your instincts, and have fun. You or someone else you meet is very self-assured, capable, and enthusiastic, and can do anything with a smile. So you're going to have somebody who comes into your life who actually helps you with whatever plans you have. The Six of Thoughts says peaceful times are on the horizons. The storms have passed, and now you can see your destination is within sight. The stress in your life will begin to fade away, allowing for happier times. It may be necessary to take a journey over water or to another country. So that just ties in beautifully with everything, because it says all the stress and strain that you have been experiencing now will start going away. And celebration, this is a wonderful time in your life. Difficulties fall away, and the light at the end of the tunnel is a star that you can wish upon. The timing is right to make a long-term plan for a joyful future. Have faith that things are going to turn out beautifully. So it says that all this mental anguish that you've been going through, this breakup, all of that will fall away, and you will there is a light at the end of the tunnel. The Three of Action says things are working out beautifully. Now that your ship has come, it is time to decide what is the next big project. You may choose to continue to build upon your successes or move on to something entirely different. Be willing to travel if necessary. And the final card is the Nine of Action. You've worked hard to create the things you cherish in your life, such as beloved relations, amazing accomplishments, heaven and home. Rest assured that all these treasures and you are being constantly protected by your angels. In return, Mother Earth, the animals, and the environment need your protection. So, all in all, you need to try and do something different to forget about all the things that happened to you. You need to have an energy of celebration. Do something new, and people will automatically be attracted to you, and they will want to help you in your projects, and they will want to help you get over all the heartbreak that you have gone through. And things will look up. Once you leave a situation of nastiness, things can only get better. The wheel of fortune has to turn. When things are down, it can only go up from there. So look at all these problems as just part of the journey to achieving the best you can for yourself. And thank you for watching. I hope this message resonates with you, and please like, share, and subscribe. Goodbye.